Battlefield 6 just did what Call of Duty can't stop pretending to do. Real guns, real chaos, real war, no exosuits or laser guns, but I will give Call of Duty this. Its campaign is going to slap more than any Battlefield explosion can. And before you comment getting angry at me for saying that, just remember I am Team Battlefield, I'm just not blind. The game starts off with your base being attacked by packs, and you meet these 3 guys that you have no idea who they are, and they have no backstory whatsoever, and then about 20 minutes later, they all die anyway. You're just sitting there like, well, I don't really care. I've got no emotional investment here. And then you have Call of Duty. For us who actually play through the campaigns of Call of Duty, we've been invested in these characters for literal years. We have gotten Captain John Price with his cigar sticking out of his head, and then even General Shepard, which is one of the biggest video game betrayals in all of history, in my opinion. The attention to detail in the campaign just feels lackluster, and the AI just... I don't know where they're hiring these guys. They're stormtroopers. They don't hit and they just stare at you, dude. It's terrible. Even the multiplayer has some stuff that's lacking some attention to detail. Like, you can't shoot tires and they explode, but there's just so much more going on that you're not really staring at tires. There's buildings going down because some dude just drove a tank through it. And Call of Duty doesn't really have tanks. They did at World at War, but we all know how that turned out. And Call of Duty is going to have zombies, so I am going to get it because I'm a zombie sucker, but I think Battlefield won the multiplayer this year, for sure. If you're still thinking about picking up Battlefield, I highly recommend it. It feels like Battlefield 3, and if you ask me, that was one of the last really good Battlefields that I really got into, and the gunplay feels like it. They even have Firestorm that they brought back from Battlefield 3. I give the multiplayer like a solid 9 out of 10, and the story like maybe a 4. Story is just not polished at all, and you're buying Battlefield for the multiplayer anyway, just like you're buying Call of Duty for the multiplayer anyway, so I'd go for Battlefield. My name is Dylan the Duck, and if you're tired of looking for games for yourself, make sure you follow me. I post games all the time, and new games that are coming out that you may not have on your radars. Drop a follow, because it's just going to help you out. Trying to help you.